Alright, what's going on, guys? We are still up in Indiantown like we were in the last video. If you saw that one, we are driving back down to Fort Lauderdale, but I still got a lot of worms left over, and I just saw a canal on the side of the road here. So we pulled over. We are going to be fishing here, and we'll see what kind of fish we can catch. We're going to be using live red worms for bait like I did in my last video. I already got my Tanago hook tied on to my ultralight rod, so we're going to be doing some microfishing. So let's get the worms on the hook and let's see what we can catch here. Alrighty, so here's where we're going to be fishing. If you saw my last video, clearly there's a lot more water here in this canal than in those puddles we fished this morning. There's already some bigger fish. I could see a couple little juvenile largemouths, looks like a couple, I think bluegills is what those sunfish are in there. Anyway, let's walk the bank here a little bit. There's some mosquito fish on the shoreline, and let's see if we can find some micros. I don't really want to catch mosquito fish, but I'm sure, oh, what's that thing? I was gonna say I'm sure we're gonna catch some, but what is this thing? This looks definitely not like a mosquito fish. Got him, dropped him. What is that thing? Looks like, I don't know. Will he bite again? He will bite again. Got him. Let's take a look at this thing. Alright, so this is the cool catch. He bit once, I flipped him out of the water. Well, flipped him out of the water, but he fell back in the water. I didn't think he was going to bite again. Figured he would have been spooked, but he wasn't. We got this guy to bite again. This is a line topminnow. I can't remember if the ones with the horizontal lines are males or females, but these guys have either horizontal lines or vertical bars. One is the male, one is the female. I can't remember which one is which right now. But what's really interesting is that last spot I fished in the last video, that's not too far from here, less than 5 miles. I fished there a lot, and I've never seen or caught line topminnows. And then just, it's even less than 5 miles, I'm sure. Less than 5 miles away, first catch here is a line topminnow. All right, let's get a pic of this guy. Let's get him back. This looks like a good sign of things to come. And let's see what other species we can find over here. Got him. What is this? Alrighty, so second fish is our second species of topminnow. This is going to be a little golden topminnow. Definitely the most common topminnow here in, I guess technically we are in South Florida still, just on like the northern edge of South Florida. Caught a bunch of these guys this morning, and now we got our first one for this session. So quick pick. We'll get him back, and we'll see what other fish we can find here. This looks like a pretty good spot. Not a lot of mosquito fish, but there are some larger fish like this guy and that line topminnow we caught a minute ago. What are these guys here? This is another cool one. Oh, sweet. It's another melanistic golden topminnow. Alright, so it's our second golden topminnow, but this is a cool one. So melanistic golden topminnows aren't unheard of, but they are pretty rare. And I caught my first ever this morning, and now we got my second ever melanistic golden topminnow. So this is a really cool catch. So far we got 3 fish, but they've been 3 cool ones. We got a line topminnow, a somewhat boring golden, but this is a really cool one. So yeah, let's get this guy back and let's keep fishing. So far I'm pretty happy I stopped here. Got him. What is this? Alrighty, so next one is another line top minnow, also with these horizontal lines on it. I didn't think we were north enough to catch these guys. If you remember, I don't exactly know when the video came out, but about 2 months ago I went all the way up to Orlando and I caught my first ever line top minnow up there, and looks like I could have stayed a lot closer to home to get one of these guys. But another cool catch. Yeah, it's only my second time ever catching these guys, and also the furthest south that I've ever found them, so pretty cool. Oh, I got a little guy. This is just an Eastern mosquito fish. Got him. What is this? Alright, so I saw all this red in the water from the back of this guy's tail. And there are some other top minnows down in Florida. I just don't know if they're this far south that have some more red, but I think this is just going to be a male golden top minnow and not one of the other ones like a red-faced top minnow or something like that. So I'll double check later, but I think that's just what it is, a little male golden top minnow. Got him. What is this? Little sunfish. Alright, so here we got ourselves a little dollar sunfish. I've definitely seen some bluegills because there's some sunfish here that have that black dot on the back of the dorsal, but this is a cute little dollar. Really, really pretty little guy. So let's get him back and let's keep fishing. Another new species for the session. What is this? Another little sunfish. This little area's got a good amount of them. This is another pretty little dollar. Oh. Alrighty, flopped off the hook, but we got him. This guy is annoying. Another pretty little dollar. So this area has a good amount of them. There's some bluegills out a little bit further out, but close to shore it looks like it's more dollars, and they're definitely really, really pretty. Got him. This is a bigger one, but another dollar. This is a nice spot. We got a lot of dollars. We got a lot of those line top minnows, golden top minnows. This is a nice little spot. I'm glad I stopped here. But yeah, just another real pretty little dollar sunfish. Got him. Is this another dollar or a bluegill? He's a little bit bigger. This is another dollar. These guys are a little on the feistier side. They don't like to pose for the camera. Oh, and he's off the hook. But that is another dollar sunfish. All right, even though it's boring, let's catch one of these bluegills here, just so I can say I got one. There we go. All right, so there are bluegill out a little bit further out. Definitely not as cool as the dollar sunfish, but definitely still as feisty. But there's our boring little bluegill. So let's get this guy back. And this was a nice little, I don't know, 30-40 minute session. And I think it's time to wrap it on up and keep heading south back down to Florida. Well, South Florida. We're still in Florida. Yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, so that's going to do it, and from start to finish, this camera's been recording now for 34 minutes. So from the intro up until this point, only 34 minutes. That's really less than half an hour of actual fishing. And this is a cool spot. So the line top minnows were a nice surprise. I didn't know they were this far south. I thought we would have to go a little bit further up into Florida to run into those guys. And there's a lot of them here. I caught 2 or 3, I think, but you can see a whole lot more here on the shoreline. And then the dollar sunfish, another really, really pretty fish down in South Florida. They're native down there. Just a lot of the invasives like the African jewel cichlid and whatnot, those guys have kind of taken over and kicked the native dollars out of there. So up here where there are less invasives, less non-native species, looks like the dollar sunfish are still thriving. And then not to mention the, I guess we are going to mention it, the melanistic golden top minnow. So I've never caught a melanistic golden top minnow, and today we got 2 of them. We got one in this session and one in the previous video from this morning. So that was also really, really cool. So yeah, not a bad session. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.